Hello, everyone. I'm just getting my stuff to do my eyelashes. Oh boy. Oh, this is Twinkle. I love Twinkle. All right, I'm gonna do birthday, bitch. All right. Okay. I am getting my lashes. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. Let's sing the. Hi, everyone. Let us sing my cat lady song. I am the Omega forever Perump. I'm going to be the forever cat lady. I'm the cat lady from Perump. I'm Omega forever Perump. The cat lady from Perump. Do 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 do. So I'm putting on my eyes. It's part of my makeup. So I'm using Glamnetic. It is Glamnetic. Yeah. All right. I like to take it out. So I've been, cleaning up my room and going through stuff and also being lazy too. It's just it's a lot of stuff to go through. And I'm like not living with anybody. It makes me lazier because then I don't got no one going, oh well, I usually have someone to push me and I got no one to push me. So that's where I stand on that. All right. Now all right. So I went on earlier and I have a Doppler thing that I had bought for somebody, and they really they didn't want it because they had one like it, and they were like, "Ah, it's okay, you can just take it back." She didn't know I didn't buy it at a store. I ordered it, and I go, "Okay," and never said nothing bad or anything. I was just like, "Darn it all! I wish you would have taken it." So I got stuck with this Doppler, and I figured I'd try it one day, and I was like, "Holy crap! I've got heartbeats." So I try it every so often and play with it. I play with it when I'm bored too. Oh God. So here I am. Let's light up. There's no. It looks like no. So now I got my son turned 21 again. He had his birthday and he got some birthday weed, which is nice. Okay, this isn't it. I'm just smoking this up. Yeah. So anyway, I got talking with my son. We were joking about. I said, it just it amazes me that I'm going through this peril in life that I feel that I'm in a bad, story. We were talking, there it goes. That's the only thing I hate about when you're dealing with magnetic ones and the glued ones. The glued ones, you know, is a little bit easier sometimes, and I've been dealing with them, you know, uh, because I get tired of the gloop. This gloop to get off, I found only one uh type of makeup that will get them off, and that is the pink grapefruit wipes. There. Oof, let's hope it stays. Okay, so right now I am smoking this. I'm trying to get this glued on. All right. I'm told by people I have a size I had a size 2 stomach. and it's always been extremely small, like my mother's. And slowly and surely, for 3 months, I kept that up because I wasn't really hungry. I was actually feeling quite sick, and then about a month and a half ago, I got my appetite back, like back in big ways, and I'm going, whoa. And it kind of, not that it scared me, I just felt like, wow, that's all. I got, my appetite in a way that I never thought I would. So what happened was, I here, let me I I've been trying to figure out what's wrong. I have doctors that want to do exploratory surgery, like they're playing the new game of Operation, which is like a big no-no. That's what they used to do in the 70s and stuff when they didn't have x-rays. If you were like in a third world country, I guess we're now in a third world country, so we can consider it that. So here I am. I'm like, well, hey, I have looked up stuff, and you can too. If you want to call me out and say whatever, and say, hey, this is not how it is, and tell me, I'll be happy to hear. But I tried to fake this on people for a couple days, and you can't do it. You can't fake it. There's you're no heartbeat, no boom boom boom, and I get several. I get my own, and then I get two others. And it's like, is there an echo, or is this mine echoing to something else? I like to know. Do you know why in the world am I getting heartbeats, like three separate heartbeats on here? So maybe we can see. Let's see what we can get on here. I'm going to turn it on. You can see, I got to see, there's nothing, nothing. Okay. I'm putting it to my body. See. Oh, it showed here. Let me see if I just turn this like this. See if that comes up. Yeah, it comes up better. Okay. I'm doing it over my clothing. I'll stand up. If you don't have a heartbeat, there's no heartbeat. My heartbeat. I want to show you. It is. I'm a vampire. I'm vampire. I'm a vampire. But it gave you an idea. That's mine. That's my heartbeat. That is mine. That was mine. Mine's in, I wanted to show the difference. It's in 94 because I like to check. And there's the other one. I have on this side here, right here, my heartbeat. There's two others here, and I'm like, whoa. So if you have any inkling on what's going on with me, or what is what, we'll be taking tests this week. I have no money, so I have to order some. Uh, My luck. Okay, so anyway, I do have weed to try. My son had a birthday and somebody gave him weed. He called it California. So that's what we're going to be smoking is some California. Delicious. Smells really good. So I'm going to show you it. I should have showed you the, well, anyway, here it is. This is California. Mm, it smells good. So I wanted to tell you what's going on. I'm going to tell my son that I'm going to put in for a porter job because I just need a job right now. I need something because for some reason, I can't get a better job with, no job. So I am going to go over to um, my son's work and ask him about a job and say, look, I want to get a porter job. Hey, Devin, are they still looking for porters at your work? I'm going to put in for a porter job and tell them I just need any kind of job right now. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to have a job. And then I could drive in with Debbie. Oh, so I'm a little bit early. I figured it's no big deal. Could just smoke and be happy. So right now I have I played, if you have any questions, then I'll be happy to show you through the Doppler. The Doppler will pick up only heartbeats, and it's been very foolproof. I've gone to people who had no heartbeats, like this will not put a heartbeat. So obviously there's something going on. Now I'm thinking creepy pasta time that maybe I got alien babies. What do you think? You think alien babies? I'm thinking alien babies too. Yeah, alien babies. Alien babies. Got alien babies. Steffi the cat lady got alien babies. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, so who wants to hear my theme song? Omega forever, perump, 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 perump. I got Omega forever cats. 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 Meow, meow, meow. I'm Omega forever, perump, perump, perump. I got Omega forever cats. I'm a cat lady. I'll be the forever prump cat lady. Oh god. I hear Senior Psychopaths. He's just psychotic. So anyway, I found my blow up boyfriend. Come back over here. God darn it. God dang, his head's too flippin' big. Anyway, my alien boyfriend, he's underneath stuff and I can't pull him up. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to try California. I'm really like looking forward to this because I haven't had anything new to smoke in like months. So I'm happy. And please put a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. If you want a question about the Doppler, I don't know where it came from. I think I bought it at a store or not, but it's really good. It's kind of foolproof. If you don't have a flipping heartbeat, it's not going to show it. For women, it'll be on your usually right here on the right side. I got like in the point range of mine, and then I got two others. And I'm thinking this is a good creepy pasta, guys. Good creepy pasta. I'm telling you. Yeah, I got alien. I'm going to have an alien baby. Mhm. It's an alien baby. Cause I'm doing my test, so I'm going to be doing my test. I'm going to test. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Um, and hopefully, we'll see what happens. It makes me, let me just be honest, guys. If I don't have this, oh, hey, What's a Discord and what about stepmom? We mean watch stepmom. I have no idea. I have 2 kids. I have Devin and Natasha. Devin is here. Working. And you are question mark. I don't uh just just so I don't know. I don't know this person. I'm like, okay. So I'm looking for a job. I'm going to go for a porter's job because I need one like yesterday. You should have done that when I quit my other job. Just fucking okay. So I'm going to go get a porter job. I'll work along with Dylan. Wow. Um, I don't know who this person is. I'm like, she's calling me her stepmom. Um, if you want me to be your stepmom, that's fine. I'll be your stepmom. This taste smokes good. Jospin. Oh goodness. There we go. If you want me to be your stepmom, I will. It's so good. No, it's anyhow. And that's what I've been dealing with. My son and I, it makes me feel a lot better because each week it gets bigger. And I went from a size, let me explain this. I went from this to this. All right. And I'm trying to pull up. There we go. I got a lovely, I guess you would say, side profile. So I'm like, oh, great. Ooh. I don't know who this person is. I'm like, Jospin. I don't know who's Jospin. I don't know who'd want, I had somebody, I had a friend who, uh, she, her son thought that I was her mom. I mean, his mom. So he called, I don't know how he thought this, but he thought this and contacted me on my phone, and he was like, "Are you my mom?" And I said, "No, but I got your mom's real number." And it was like, "Oh, you're Radio Mai. How are you?" Oh, don't forget to put a thumbs up. I did, there we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you. So anyway, yeah, I did a thing, we've been joking about this and this just makes me feel better. But how can I say this? My son and I, because I keep doing the pregnancy tests and they keep coming back, and I talked to a while back, a nurse. She says, "Well, even though it's your age," she says, she goes, "a lot of times when you do birth control and it makes you have a period, and you're able to keep the embryo," she goes, "the thing is, it'll take all the HCG that makes you, do those pregnancy tests." She goes, "It goes invalid because you clearing everything out." She says, "You're going to have to wait a while." That was a woman I called on a pregnancy test. I'll show it later. I was this pregnancy test I bought, and he says, "If you have any questions or whatever, give him a call." So I called him up and I'm like, "Look, I need to know, what do you think?" And I got the most information about that. She said that a lot of times, if you're made to have a period, it clears it out or whatever, Now, I don't, a lot of these people, like, they'll tell you, I'm not a nurse, I'm just someone answering. A lot of people around here, they're, made, they're nurses. She goes, "We answer certain technical stuff that we're used to." And I'm going, "Okay, that's cool." So I got the whole idea because she had stated, "Wouldn't you have a period and then your it clears everything out and you start over again?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I came to a realization that it can happen that way, if you think about it. So I was taking birth control pills for 3 months, and they said it could cause low birth weight. It could cause other, the main thing that they have found out so far, that it could cause low birth weight. So I was like, "Oh, okay, low birth weight." Um, I quit taking, my things, and I don't have any lovers in my life right now. So it's like I wanted to see what would happen. I don't got no lovers in my life. And show you my side profile. Here, let me. So what happened was, I look better in the front. You can't tell. It just looks like nothing, and you're like, "Yeah, okay." And what happened was, I just I it started growing big. I was having my periods. I'm like, "Okay, I feel like crap." For 3 months, I could barely eat 500. I was trying to get, every time, I would get under a certain weight, I would go and pick up a big veggie meal, because I was like, "Jesus Christ, I'll get too skinny." And I'm just like, "Oh." My kids were even saying, "Oh God," it's like near my birthday, they were like, my son said, "You need to gain some." So, yeah, there you go. Magic. Every week I would gain a little bit. And I go, "It's a little bit. It's not nothing. It's holiday, spread, I guess it would just." So it's February. By March, it wasn't that bad, but I felt different and I felt off. I have felt off since that time. And I'm when I quit taking the birth control pills, what happened was my boobs started hurting after about a week. From after not taking the birth control pills for a week, my breasts hurt horribly. And I just thought that was just because my boobs were used to having birth control pills. You see, anytime I'm pregnant, I glisten. I have oil slicks. Hi, Terry. And that's what started to happen. I started getting oil slicks. I get zits in my hair. Oh, it's like, yeah, they call it like it's crap. So anyway, a lot of stuff started happening more. I started not having periods. It just, I'm thinking, well, I went to an ultrasound and the woman said she seen nothing. but they took the heartbeat thing, the sound. They had no sound, and she did this. This is how. This was the front of the screen. This is what I seen. I seen the back of the screen, and she's going, "Well, I see nothing. Can I see? No. Oh, okay. There, I seen a little part of the screen, and that was it." And I'm like, "Wow, okay, that's weird." I was told that they had no idea what was going on. They refused to see my images. Um, they just said that they lied and said they never received them. And I said, "Well, did you want me to, I should have gone and taken the images when I had my chance, but I didn't. So I shame on me, shame on me." So what happened was I knew I had the sound thing. It doesn't explain why I have different heartbeats. Like I have one, it's my heartbeat, and two other ones. Doesn't explain that. No one's ever explained it to me. And I feel that I'm just being treated like shit. My mother used to lie about her age when she went to a gynecologist. We used to joke about it because she wanted more kids, but she would say that the gynecologist would automatically say, "I'm not going to see you. I just want to gut you out because you should be done with kids." And that's what he would tell her. And that's what gynecologists tell women after the age of 40. I'm beginning to wonder, I mean, wow, that is weird. It's like, is that a creepy pasta, All I know is I have had this and I've been lied to. I know when I'm being lied to. When somebody lies to you and you're going, "I really don't want to talk to you no more," I'm done. And I told my doctor and he kept calling me back. So I blocked his number. Mhm. Because he would go from one lie and it would get bigger, and it hurts when people lie to you. After a while it hurts me and I just can't deal with that, so I just blocked him. And I just said, "Well, I'm done with doctors." So he refused to see the images, and he refused to be honest to me. I said, "Why isn't it, what about the heartbeats?" He goes, "What heartbeats?" And I go, "Yeah, I like, yeah, yeah." you know I wish they would have asked. I really, really, like to implore when he's like, "Yeah, you went to your ultrasound. This is this is the main screen where you see, this is what I seen." And then the woman would have it like, "Oh, well, it's over here and stuff." And you're like trying to look over there, and there's nothing to see over there because the way she has it angled for herself to see, and it's the way they put everything. It was just like, okay, it's like they don't really want to help you, so you're stuck having to deal with really bad service. So this is where I'm at, and I told my son, I said, "I'm going to have to work where you're working and just work in the heat, and call it a day. So I get heartbeats. I do have I guess you could say, um, I guess you could say now I can go along with all the women who have the opiates, unless you're super skinny. But yeah, that's yeah, yeah. For me, this is big because I'm a size 2, and being a size 2, you're not this big, And I'm like, well, crap, this sucks, I'm like, I look like a blurble Barbie, I'm blurble Barbie. So that's where I'm at. Uh, and Friday was talking about dates. I went on some horrible ones. I've been fished. What else? I've been fished, and yeah, and I had a diarrhea date. Oh God, it was horrible. I can't. But I can't call you video. So you can't call me video. Well, you can talk on here. Anything you want to ask me is fine. I will keep it professional for a while. Well, it's just now if you donate down there, you do get a free tarot reading from me. I heard I'm pretty good. Back in the day, I had read Mrs. Powell. If people are familiar with Mrs. Powell over in Colton back in the 60s and 70s and part of the 80s. Then I think the 90s, I think she passed away. I don't know. Anyway, uh, she was pretty cool. And I used to read for her. And she said she used to do other, I guess famous people or something like that. Hey, Devin, that weed's good. So my son, he's a good kid. He really is. So yeah, let me go and find that. I'll put in for that porter job over by Lakeside. It's outside work, but no one's been hiring me. And I really flipping need a job. I can't be picky, no picky wicky here. Now I do have my MME card, everybody. I got my MME card. So anyway, yeah, I got my MME card. I'm ready to work. You work, work, work. I'm just waiting for to hear from people. I have not heard from anybody. So I know, I put people to call me, any day in the weekday or, and any time. I just, come to the whole realization that, I just feel like, wow, isn't that special? I have been going through stuff and I am, I guess you could say I'm tired of the doctors, and I'm tired of my body fighting me when how can I say, I'm not like abusing it. I'm actually being good to it. And you go, what the hell is this? So now I got a stomach and it's been growing and it's got heartbeats. Oh, yes, it's got heartbeats. Ah, Tarot, yeah, you should. You should bring out your tarot cards. I got mine right here. They're called the Lenormand, and they have um 36 cards on there, and there's no well, this is one of the decks. That's the writer, and you got the key, house, child, book, woman, and it shows all that, and it's I guess I like it. I like it a lot. So it it's been keeping me, I guess you say, stable. Now, I thought that with the signing of if this was, my friends think that my body is just implementing getting big around because of all the stresses I've been onto with the divorce and my boyfriend having problems and altercation with my ex to be and all other stuff going around. That's where I'm at. I've come to a complete realization. There's no dreaming here. I'm not going to get flowers, and guys aren't going to follow me around and go, "Oh, let me send you flowers and treat you like a nice babe." No, I'm the one that goes, "Oh, he's with his family. I won't get text for another 3 hours." It'd be nice to be the main woman. I never have been. The other woman got everything. Because I used to find the underwear and it would be like nice camis and stuff. So you come to the whole point. Yeah, yeah. You know, I usually get the not no so nice things. So when I had lately, I had found out that there had been women telling my ex certain pretty news that they heard about my ex or what was going on. So and I was like, wow, that's something. Yeah, why don't you? But hey, all right. Oh God, how long? I've been just reading a long time. Oh yeah. Great. Yeah, you should try it. It's fun. I guess you could say I'm a nerd. I love my documentaries and stuff like that. So yeah. I've come to the point, I'm like, okay, summer's here. And I really worked hard all winter. And I'm like, walking when it's crappy and cold and doing all this. And I'm like thinking, I'm going to have this hot body, my ass. I feel like, hey, I'm ready for a tractor pull. Tractor pull. Woo, 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 woo. I'm ready for that tractor pull. Go and get me that no, like we want the real full flavored beer. Yeah. The full flavored beer. And that's how I feel that I got, a beer gut. I don't it's like horrid. So I went and I wanted to get stuff done here because my room hasn't been cleaned in a month. I had gotten China virus, and for 2 weeks I was in bed. Pretty much, too tired to even do anything except the wash. And then I didn't put the wash away, and it's just things we get like piled up. I didn't even smoke, you know. So here I was, So I went and get some nicotine, not nicotine, but get some coffee based, to get all that. Oh no, it was horrible. I stood in front of the mirror and I'm doing something to my hair, and suddenly I feel this. It was a definite like a push or something, but something pushed out from my stomach, and I could see it, move. And I'm like, whoa. I go, no more. Too much of the coffee and everything is going to not be that way because that really was weird. Ooh, yeah, because I just felt tightening of the chest too, and I just didn't feel very good. So anyway, I thought to myself, well, that was weird. I have never in my X amount of years have had that happen when I had too much coffee. I get twitching of the eyes. I've done that a million times. Even my ex would get twitching of the eyes if he had too much coffee. But to have that happen where my stomach went boop like that, like something went out from inside, put out, and I'm like, wow, okay, I'm not making this up. This kind of freaked me out. And I thought, wow, there's something going here. But then in a way, it makes me think, well, at least I'm not dying, because am I going to get big forever? Is just going to keep growing? Is it going to be like one of those things that just keeps growing? Or I don't know what it is, but we've been joking about it just to be on the lighter side because of the fact that the doctors here suck like big wamba back. They do. Don't come here if you wanna. It's like if you're dying of something, yeah, yeah, this is where you come. This is where you come for your hospice. So I will so I've come to that whole point and realizing that I'm not going to ever get decent health care out west. I already know that. You know, it's just if you go out west, just get a good Indian doctor. My doctor was so good. He was Indian, and they just have it open. They see things not where it's constricting. They try to fix, to yeah. So I'm kind of screwed because my doctor left, and I felt like, well, crap, this sucks. So and um the last of my birth control was used up, so I was like, well, this sucks. And that's when I found out a month and a half ago that my breast started really hurting. And I hadn't had, I'm not going out, having unprotected dates or whatever, even though I like to. And I tell people, oh, come over, yeah, we could do this. Let's just be honest. Um, usually about 100% of the guys, excluding the one guy I went in, it's like I know I seen two guys from OK Cupid and got to see movies. One, he was into Star Wars, and I said, "Well, you want to watch Star Wars? No, we can watch. We'll watch. Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. He wanted to watch Ghostbusters. I'm like, oh, please don't see the girl one. No, no, no. Oh, he said the newest one. So I'm like, oh, thank God. So then I went on my other date, and that was yeah. It was like, okay, all right, yeah. So here I am, two movie dates, and I'm like, all right. So I don't know what's going on. If you think about it, I'm hoping that something happens where I can find an answer and either pop positive, or it goes way south where I die quickly. And I hate to say that, but I just don't want to. I don't want to have I don't want to have something that is going to just take years for me to just go. You know what I mean? To die. I just don't want an affliction like that. So I just, said at least it gives us I guess it would be like a positive thinking about things. That's what I'm trying to put forward because it scares the crap out of me that the doctors are so horrible out west. Woo! Oh my God. They are bad. Yeah. So anyway, I have 15 minutes left, and I want to say that I'll see you guys Friday unless I find other information where I have proof that I will put it out there. Right now, I have been just stalemated and waiting for everything. So I'm going to go and put for a porter's job over at Lakeside because of the fact, or anywhere they'll put me. He's working at Lakeside. They need it at Lakeside. So I'm going to put it for a porter's job at Lakeside so I can have a place to work. I need a job and money. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm sitting here. I can do that. So let me go and look on Indeed and look at Porter because I'm sure they have it. So let's go and do that because I got to do that. I have to work somewhere. Do, do, do. Okay. Hey, yeah, indeed. I always get those things. Hey, we're lucky. Inventory clerk. All right. Oh, I don't got 2 years experience. Oh, I do have a thing for uh oh shit. I'm invited for an interview. Oh, I'm taking a picture. Woo! All right. All right. Yes. Oh, And there we go. Thursday. There we go. Take another picture and then close. Oh boy, I got an interview. Woo! Sorry. I got an interview. I got an interview. I got an interview to a cannabis trimmer. They're on interviews on Empire Way, Mariposa. Huh. All right. Let me see where I'm gonna look at the photos. Uh, Steffi's naughty pictures. All right. Empire Mesa Way. Where is that? Huh. Oh, I better find out where that's at. I got a Thursday interview, so let me. I'm like all excited. Woohoo! So anyway, yeah. Well, oh, It's only 9:24. I got a long time. So let's look up mirror where I gotta go. Baby, baby shark, mama shark, farting shark. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, let me look at the thing. Okay, that's all right. Let's see where it's at. Okay, that would be Google Maps. All right, Google Maps. Empire. Oh, it's in Henderson. Empire Maze Away. All right. 1 hour and 17 minutes. And that's, I believe I'm going to, yeah, I got to drive it's a corporate office. Okay. All right. All right. So, ooh, Empire Maze Away. So that's, I found out where it's at. I'm good. All right. All right. So it's in Henderson. All right. I'm excited. I really am. I'm like, yes, I can't wait. Cow, cowabunga. Oh, yes, it is. You're right. See, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so sorry. I didn't read and I get high. Oh my God. So, yeah, I'm like, where did I put that? So, anyway, I'm like, joking. Yeah, yeah, it's in Henderson. I love it. Well, it's an hour and a half drive, but an hour and whatever. Here's the thing, it's a job. Um, if I were to work in Lakeside, it's a half an hour drive there. So if you think about it, it's like an hour and a quarter. So it's a half an hour longer drive, really. That's how I look. So uh, from Cowabunga Bay. Oh, cool. Thanks for telling me. Oh, thanks. I'll call it the Bay. Bay. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. So this is part of my like I had to when I was losing weight, I realized that I don't put on makeup. It's not that I didn't. Putting on makeup meant I had to explain myself. No, I'm not fucking the neighbor. No, no, I leave that to you on that one. No, I'm not going to bed with everybody. No, no, I just like to look pretty. You go out, you just feel pretty. You got your little lashes. That's why I got my little lashes. Makes me feel it's like that part of that sex. Besides having my boobs saying blessed in front of them. Oh yeah. So I find myself where actually I'm gonna be honest, I'm like that person. I think I'm too nice. I need to become more assertive. So I'm just trying to figure out how should I be as a person as being assertive because I've never had to be that way, but I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm going to have to be more of the person that goes, you know what? I understand that tell me you have your family. That's nice, fine and dandy, but if you want to hang out with me, you got to treat me a little more like a girlfriend than a fuck slave. But I that's how I feel. And that's where it usually goes. I get guys that will they'll text me and then when we talk or video talk, they will or you go on a date and they freeze up and you're like, so how you doing? Oh yeah, you're so gorgeous, you're so pretty. And that's it. You have a date where someone just goes, "Oh, crap. I'm like after diarrhea, man. Oh, I heard way too much on that one. And I'm not a big one for BMWs. I really am not. So I'm like excited. So I'm happy to hear about that. I know they need porters, but I'm thinking that I wanted to. I told them, look, I want any entry that you can get, but I'm really good in this and this and that. So I'm be reading up for about a couple days just to get my terpentine knowledge. That's what I want to get. A lot of people just want the highest THC, but terpentines is where it's at, though. So I am smoking some California from my son's birthday. I guess you would call it birthday weed. So I feel blessed. I do. I feel happy that I am going to go to an interview. I have one Thursday. Over the way. So I'm happy about that. I'm just yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm like, okay, uh, it is going to be, it's one of those things where you get to that point where you're like, well, my life sucks, and then you want to make it better. So I wanted to make it better because of the fact that, well, let's just be honest, I was miserable for years. I tried to make it better and I became a wallflower. That's all I was, a big loudmouth wallflower, you know? So I wanted to make my life better and everything that went with it. And it just never worked out that way. What happened was that I I really got to see that person that I had one time just, thought, well, okay, he did this and he did that. This is a whole new move and everything. And no, nope, same shit, different, same shit show, different time. That's all. And I came to a realization that it's not a game that I'm playing here. I've gotten tired of it. When you want to end your life on YouTube and you want to end who you are, and you just are tired of your life, and it's too desperate. I can't do it no more. I just can't. I can't be told after 2 weeks of working somewhere, who am I fucking? Because that's exactly what he asked me. I had to go to bed thinking, "Who in the hell is he screwing?" That's what I thought. Fuck. I never asked him anything like that. I never said he was fucking anybody. But man, here I was and I'm like, "Okay, who am I screwing?" Well, it won't be you for that long if you keep that at it, and it just kept getting worse. It wouldn't, it doesn't matter where I was working. I could have been working over anywhere and it just wouldn't have been good enough. You know, if you think that way, it's just not that good. Oh, it's not the source. They called me up a couple weeks ago and I had just what was it? It was 2, 3 weeks ago. It was 3 weeks ago. I was just starting to feel okay, but I was smoking weed. I had found some really heavy duty weed and and then in an interview I bombed. Yeah. So I put in over, yeah. I'm like, I wish it was a source. I screwed myself over on that one. So that's okay. I like to work with the terpenes because it gives you a longer high instead of like an hour. Sometimes you can have it's just like instead of 2 hours, it could go longer than that, and it's smoother. But everyone's different. I mean, some people just want to get high. I want to get high. I want to have blessed boobs, blessed boobs, and get high. I love to joke with my son today. I was joking with him on that. He's like, "You took your birthday weed," and I go, I'll buy him some birthday weed. With my first check, I'll go, "Here's your birthday weed, and here's some cash." So that's where I go right now. I got an interview over in Henderson, so I just love the whole, working with the weed, and I didn't even use my opiates. I waited for my ex to steal it for me to give to his girlfriend. Yeah, I didn't have any opiates on me. Um, I carried them around for, I guess, 2 years. I just never used them, you know? I had weed. I had edibles. So, I just wanna say, I really appreciate everyone, So, let's just, it's only 9:37, so this is pretty good weed. I can say, yeah, this is good. I'm happy with it. So I can't wait, So I got a 9 o'clock, so I have to leave at 7, about 7 o'clock. I have to leave here. So so I'm really happy about that. I'm like, so we'll see how it goes. I had done a reading, and it stated that I'm being get a lot of people who want to, say, hey, we want you. So it's good to be wanted. It is. I think the reason why I just like talking on like OK Cupid and stuff with some of these people, eh, it's nice attention, but after a while, you're like, okay, I want something more than just a movie date and stuff. Do you are you a connection in my life? And did you just get, oh, God. I like when they go, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. I never got pretty or sexy when I was growing up. I was like one of those ugly kids that you seen, with the pigtails that were crooked. The dad's trying to like not look like he's with his daughter. No, actually, I was the cool kid. I was like the mean girl. I really was until I met. We'll call her Miss M. Miss M pulled my. She was bad, and I started getting into a lot of trouble. So I also started realizing she was using me. And it was my dad. He sat me down. Now, when he came with friends and stuff, I listened to him, and he's like, "You can't hang out with her. No, she's not the kind of girl I want you to hang out with." Really, Dad? You're telling? He goes, "She's not the kind of girl." And I was like, "Wow," So, my dad no longer had where I hung out with her, and that was fine. She started. I realized what happened. She was stealing from my father. Yeah. So she started to steal my boyfriends, and that became fun too. 3 months to do that one. And my dad, he's like, she did what? Then he's like, prove it. Oh, God. How that came to bite her ass, didn't it, Daddy? Because that's the one thing my ex would say all the time, prove it. So, yeah. I don't know who this Jocelyn Canis is. It says, call me later. And I'm like, okay. So I get some people who well, mm, I'm just trying to see who that person is. They want me to call them, but I don't know who uh that person is. So I'm like, okay, call me later. Bye. So maybe they gave some money down below and I didn't see. So let me check in my PayPal account. Maybe I got a little donation and I need to call them later. So let's look under PayPal. I'm going. Nope. So it looks like I don't know who these. Well, I get people all the time. I got it says call me later. Bye. I do not know who you are. Okay. Yeah, I get a lot. I think I know who this is. This is somebody who's this young guy who is like, oh no. I did a tarot reading and he didn't pay for it. And I'm like, it's not a free tarot reading. So now I don't, I have people pay. Usually I just, I've done the reading and uh, the way the reading's done, I get money and I don't get no money. So I don't talk to people who don't pay money to their tarot readings. So here I am. All right. So I'm excited. I was hoping to hear from, the source again, but when you bomb out that bad, you bomb out bad. So let's do another bowl so I can get really good and high. This really smokes up good. It's smooth. It's I guess it's I've been smoking a while, so here it is. All right. So I taking my son's birthday weed because I'm so GD broke. Oh, I feel so bad. I mean, that's where I'm thankful for Senior Psychopants. He can take his son out. He's good for his kids. He's never been bad to his kids. It's I got the crap end of the stick. Trust me on that one, you know. And I pretty well stayed because of the kids, They had their childhood and they got to go to school, they got to enjoy life, as best as we could. So I'm going to be honest with that. This really smokes good. It was called California. So I'm smoking something called California. It's a good smoke. It's smooth. The flavor is I would say it's woodsy. It's not really like a fruity bouquet. I would say that this would go really well with like oranges and things that keep you going. It's a sativa, so you get things that are more sativa oriented. And I would also try it with a little bit of papaya, and it probably with terpenes in it, it would do quite well. Do, 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 do. I started this channel because I wanted to talk about weed, and they had a person working there that would take pictures of weed. But I thought that was kind of strange. Why not talk about it? Talk how it tastes. What's the flavor? And I started this to give them an idea, to sell weed or whatever. This is like, our mints or whatever, our sherbets. It just, I thought it would be neat to have like a weed channel where, each day was a, okay, the favorite weed, and it's got this much THC and you talk about the terpenes in it. And, it's just, to sell what you're growing, you know, and to sell, look at my blessed boobs. So that's where I'm at, you know. I'm going to be the cat lady of prom, you know. It's just going to be the flippin' fat cat lady. Jesus Christ. I worked so hard all winter, all last winter. I just looked so good. And I was like, ooh, look at me. I'm sexy. And yeah, I got blurbles. I got a blurble stomach, you know? It's like, look at me. And it's like, nothing wrong with being a cat lady. It's like, you got to hear my cat lady song. It's like, meow, 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 meow. I'm Omega Forever Prump, the cat lady. Meow, 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 meow. I'm forever Omega Forever Prump, the cat lady. Meow, 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 meow. Forever the cat lady. I tried to come up with a happy song. Oh, crap. This is some good. I'm not driving into the recording studio. Meow, meow. I wanted to make a Omega Forever Prep cat shirt, and have like where it looks like they have collars, and have it where you can take the cats off and you can give it to the kids. Have an Omega Forever Prep cat, and it looks all mangy. We got this one's called Mange. This one's looks all. This one's called Roadkill. This one's been interbreeding for years. My mother-in-law had cats that had interbred for so long that their kittens were just distorted looking, and they started being born dead and stuff. It was just like, but it does exist. It just happens sometimes that people get lazy when they get cats. So yeah, I'm just glad that I got my Mr. Cat Cat. I blame all my farts on him. I blame my burps on him. He's great. He takes it with stride. So if you want to make sure Mr. Cat Cat gets a shaved ass, ooh, donate down below. I'll give you a free tarot reading. Oh, oh. Maybe this isn't sativa, So here I am, just thinking about life in general. And I don't know who it was that wanted me to call them, because the only person I could think of is the one guy that didn't pay for his tarot reading. And he's the only one I ghosted besides Diarrhea Man. I had to ghost him. Oh, fuck. I was hoping he'd ghost me, but I'm like, shit, I'm never that. I'm sorry. It was that bad of a date. It was so bad. It's going to be put in the dating hall of fame. I told my son about it. He said, "Oh man, my mom bombed out on on a date." Tells his friends. So now every time I see his friend, they laugh about Diarrhea Man. So yeah. I am making that dating hall of fame. Yes, I have, every dating thing going on. Yeah, get in the recording studio. Yeah, I'm going to get in the recording studio. Oh, yeah, I get into my rages and leave them for here. And I have a therapist now. So At least I can vent there about my stuff and whatnot. Mm. And someone told me to call them. I'm not going to call them. Na, 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 na. They can go and call my phone. Can't believe it. Someone's talking about me. Someone's like, yeah, she blames her cat on farts. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. Cat, come here. Dang cat. That's the name he came with. He came Claude, Declawed, and that's why he was always hiding because the other cats weren't declawed and they would chase him. So he was in this little cubicle thing. You could open it up and I would interact with Mr. Cat. And I said, oh, you got no friends. I'll be your friend. And then I said, I love the cat and I adopted him. My baby, my Kiki. So I've had Mr. Cat for almost as long as living into Prumpi. 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 Prum, 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 prum. Wow. I can't believe it. It's been almost an hour and a half. So I started early because I really wanted to just get out what's on my mind and stuff. Right now, if anyone wants to call me, on my cell phone, do so. I don't know who that person was who I said for me to call them. Are you the person that decided not to pay for your? Yeah, yeah, he didn't pay for his tarot reading. So yeah, let me give you a call and what? I don't know who that is. So I will be letting everyone go. I will see you Friday unless I have updating news about my life. Until then, all right. I love you guys.